welcome everyone to another week, man. What a week has been. What a crazy week of football. Man, oh man. A lot of playoff implications are on the line this week. Man, oh man. Teams will be crying. Teams will be celebrating. But before we start the show, let me introduce you guys to my brief colleagues. My first colleague over there, David, who's looking like he's going to be rooting for the Mets, wearing that stupid orange. How you doing over there, David?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing lovely. How's the holidays?
It was good. How was yours?
Good. Santa had me working all day, buddy. The shop. Santa didn't give me no time off. He had me do top elf. Now we got my good friend over there playing with his beard for some reason. The Mets fan. I don't know why the fudge you with a piece of shit hoodie on my show. I don't know. Throw that hoodie in the garbage can. Because your Mets suck. But Tony, how you doing, buddy? How's your holidays?
Wonderful. We had a 101 wins last year. How many did the Yankees have? Shut up.
Kiss, we have more championships than you do. So kiss my beautiful Nicki Minaj ass.
Okay, first off, let's take it easy. Okay, second, I could purchase championships and say I
won.
Oh,
here you go. This ain't bullshit. We talk about this in the offseason when football's over. But man, oh man. Let's go to the New York Giants game, man. What a game. What a game. Literally a nail biter. I know Tony Bobby broke his TV, and that's why he probably had to get a new TV for Christmas. But Tony, what happened to you, buddy?
So, I mean, last week, because once again, you're a hypocrite and you hate the Giants. So let's go ahead and say Thibodeau, who probably should be the defensive rookie player of the year, was held on every single play, not a couple, every single play, and not one holding penalty once against him. Okay, it's an absolute travesty. Now, just with that said, it's not a big deal because you want to know what? We should have scored on many occasions and we didn't. We owned the Vikings, as we always do when we play them in December, going back to the blowout 41-0 that we did to them in the early 2000s. But the Bellinger fumble on the 20-yard line hurt us. The stupid block punt with 3 minutes left hurt us. So we left a lot of points on the game. But once again, if last week we're going to say that the Giants won because the refs, did it for them, Thibodeau was held on every single play.
Okay. Tony, what do you got, David, what do you got to say to this, buddy?
Got my name right? Okay. I mean, James dropped a couple balls. Bellinger had the fumble. Special teams. I wasn't expecting to win, to be honest with you anyway, but we played well. I mean, if we play them first round of the playoffs, I'm not scared at all against them. I think we could actually beat them. They're the only team. Actually, the only team I don't want to play in the first round is the 49ers. So I hope we either play the Vikings first, which probably won't happen if Green Bay wins out, or we play Tampa, which probably doesn't happen because the Cowboys have a better record than us. We're probably going to end up playing the 49ers. So, but at the end of the day, I mean, we played well. And I think that if we do play the Vikings first round, I think we're going to beat them.
Okay. Let's see what happens, man. This is a weekend to win. If you win, you're on playoffs. If you don't win, then the Commanders can pick that up from you guys. All right. Now, if you look at the past week, guys, Tua got injured again.
No. You have your facts incorrect again.
What?
We own the record over Washington, and even if they win and we lose, we still have the tiebreaker over them. Where are you getting your facts?
Yeah,
we can lose every game and still get in pretty much. We'll need some help, but we can lose every game.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry, my friend. Sorry.
But the Lions hold the tiebreaker. No, I think it's the Lions are the only team that own the tiebreaker against us.
They lost this week.
Yeah,
which was nice.
I mean, I'm sad they lost. But now we're talking about losses. Now the Jacksonville Jaguars, are up to win the AFC South. You think the Jaguars are a team to be scared of a little bit? You think the Jaguars could do a little damage, or just a bad division, bad team winning it?
I'll let you go first, brother.
I'm not sold on the Jags at all. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, Trevor Lawrence played well, but I'm not sold on them. They're going to have to play. Who do they play first round? I think the Bengals, if they don't win the division, they play the first round. You're telling me the Bengals are going to lose to Jacksonville?
I don't know, man. This football season has been so weird. I mean, Jacksonville in the beginning of the season, you look at them and say this team sucks. Then they go out and they blow out teams. Um, I know Zach Wilson played like absolute trash, but I mean, the Jets still have a top 5 defense. Who they also played terrible this past week. I don't know, man. I mean, the way this season is rolling out, anything can happen at any time. I mean, Green Bay I thought was dead in the water, and now they're in playoff contention. What the hell is that? I mean, yeah, I know it's Aaron Rodgers, but still, this is just a crazy season. I don't know.
Okay. There's been a lot of noise about Tua Tagovailoa. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm going to say it. Tua from Miami Dolphins quarterback. He got another concussion. There's a lot of noise that he should not be playing another game this year. It's his second concussion. And I was reading ESPN earlier today. They mentioned a very interesting fact that Luke Kuechly, a great linebacker, one of the top linebackers from the Panthers, had to retire early because of the concussion injuries. Now, let's say Miami Dolphins make it to playoffs. Should they push Tua to get back in the game? Starting?
If they want to win?
Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, if he's not the quarterback, they're not going anywhere.
I mean, Troy Aikman is the concussion king. Before they came out with all this, concussion protocols and this and that. I mean, these quarterbacks are getting their heads driven into the dirt, several times a game, with no penalties because they just let them play football. Now, listen, I understand it's a different game, and I know that all these head injuries cause a lot of issues. But I'm pretty sure these gentlemen who get paid millions of dollars understand the risk involved.
Let me tell you something. If he doesn't play, mark my words, they'll be, see ya. I don't think he should play. I had a concussion before. It's not fun. I didn't even realize I had one, to be honest with you, when I had it. I was a little slow, but that's it. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, Tony, you might remember this. Remember the old school 49er helmets that it looked like there was 2 helmets on top of each other?
Yeah.
They should give them something like they have to give something like I feel like if you have one concussion during the year, you should wear like a special helmet. I just feel like they should make
like that red piece that they wear during practice on top of the helmet.
That's just to show they're a quarterback.
No. Like during
oh yes.
Season, they got like this foam.
Yeah,
piece that
they
goes
need
above.
something. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, quarterbacks should be wearing a special helmet anyway because they get hit all the time.
Yeah, I mean, they already have these helmets that have the sensors in them. Bless you. They already have these sensors that have the helmets that have the sensors in them, and they're trying all different kinds of different foams. I mean, it's a violent sport. These guys know what they're getting into. They get paid very handsomely for it.
10 years and see ya.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I mean, Brady gets hit, but he gets Brady calls too. So he doesn't get hit like some of these other guys. I mean, Tua's just been like, it's just the way he falls. It's almost like he falls on his head first before his body. It's like he doesn't know how to fall, I feel like. I feel bad for him. I mean, listen, he's not even getting hit that hard on some of the plays. It's just the way his head hits the turf. And I said it to my father. I go, does he have a concussion? My dad's like, what are you talking about? And all this stuff. And then he played like absolute crap in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, who's going to start this week? Theodore, right? Bridgewater?
Yeah, he's terrible.
Theodore?
If I was the Dolphins, I will call up somebody just to say, come in. Honestly, call Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fitz.
Now he has an interesting helmet. His helmet is humongous. But his head is also huge.
Yeah, his head is fucking huge. I'm serious. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I don't even know who's the Dolphins' third string quarterback. Do you guys even know or no?
No idea.
That's what I mean. It's like I don't even know who their third string is. So they're not going anywhere.
I think it's Josh Rosen.
No
way. Is he still in the league?
Really?
Josh Rosen's still in the league. He's in the league. He's a third string for Buffalo.
Let's be honest here, though. Like, do you really think Bridgewater is going to lead the Dolphins to a first round win against? I mean, what are they in last place? So they would play. They would play the Bills.
Hey, listen,
you never know. You never know.
Did it.
Crazy things that happen.
Dude, it's going to be 0 degrees up there again when they go up there.
And they play Packers this weekend.
Who?
No, sorry, they play the Patriots this weekend. The Sunday they play the Patriots.
Who, Dolphins?
Yeah.
I'm not sold on the Patriots. I think
Patriots are garbage, buddy. But
talking about third string quarterback, if I can kind of go to something, I had an interesting scenario in mind on Friday, right? Before the games. So I just want to get your synopsis of what you guys think. But I think the Eagles have no choice now to start Minshew the last two games anyway. So if the Eagles would have won that game on Saturday, if you're the Eagles coaching staff, not knowing 100% if Jalen Hurts is going to be back for the playoffs, do you sit Minshew and say, I'm going with my third string quarterback just in case? Or do you play him the rest of the way?
100%. If you clinch that,
I think if the Eagles win this week, they clinch. I would start Minshew. I would rest Hurst and then sit him.
Well, no. I'm talking about this past week. It was a scenario me and my brother were talking about.
You can't because it's still up for the division. I mean, if they lose their last, I think, 2 games, the Cowboys win the tiebreaker.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Eagles would have won this past week, they would have gotten the division and the bye locked up. So that was my question: was if the Eagles would have won, and you were the coaching staff.
I would have set Minshew. Yeah.
I would have set Minshew. I said both starting offense and defense. There's no point of playing my starting offense or defense for the last 2 games when I locked the top spot.
But no team will ever rest everybody.
Well, what's the point of getting them injured, though? If you lock up the top seed, the number 1 spot, and you guys can get...
Because you don't have enough team. You don't have enough team.
They're not the number 1. But the thing is that this is the thing. Eagles are going to have a first-round bye. Now you can do that. But, if I was a coach, I would just rest my Pro Bowlers and people I know that are most important, because I feel like when you're in a zone, you're playing well. I feel like if people sit, it's like the next game's the playoffs, you're out of sync. That's just my opinion, because look what happened with the Giants. Every team they played when they made the Super Bowl, everybody rested their starters and everything else. The Giants came out and started smacking people in the face, and it was too late for them to come back. And then all of a sudden, towards the end of the game, what happened? When the Giants played the Packers would rest everybody. They couldn't get in the flow in that fourth quarter. The Giants came back to win. It's all about flow. That's why I'm a big believer that you can't rest everybody.
Well, why are you going to miss the injury, David?
Even if you tried to do that, you still don't have enough team to rest all your starters.
60-man rosters, dude.
You don't have enough team.
Who's going to play special teams? You're starting. Your person that's filling in for your starter, you're going to play punt, kickoff return.
Yeah, Iron Man football.
Yeah,
once again, that was my question that I posed to my brother was, if the Eagles would have took the game, which they were very close. Yes. I would have rested Minshew 100%. Because you don't know if Jalen Hurts is going to be 100% ready for week 1 of the playoffs.
But also, football is all about reps. So I just think if Minshew played the past 2 games, yes, absolutely, you sit him. But I don't think he has enough reps yet to where, because don't forget, you got to change your whole offense from Minshew to Hurts. You know what I'm saying? So
even though Minshew seems like he plays better cold.
Yeah, but I mean, Tony, let's be honest here. I mean, you're in the playoffs, dude. You need as much
absolutely.
As you can, I would not be mad if I was an Eagles fan. I wouldn't be mad if they started my third string. He's probably some rookie from Lord knows where. I agree though.
He's probably that guy that came in when the Wild against the Commanders that cost Giants the playoff spot that year. That quarterback, I forgot his name. I don't even know his name.
Oh, and one more thing, because I have to get it off my chest. Is it every freaking year that we lose at least one game to the final play of a freaking kicker over 60 yards? It's starting to become like a joke once a year.
Dude, let's just be honest here. We played great. I didn't care if we won or not. I just wanted to see how we stacked up against, other than the NFC East is stacked. I want to see how we stacked up against everybody else. I wanted just to see because listen, Tony, playoff time is anybody's.
Yeah, game. No, it's a different season.
That's what I mean. The Packers, I would not want to if they get in the playoffs, I would not want to play them first round because they're going to have revenge in their mind from when the 49ers came in there last year, scored no touchdowns on offense, and they still won that game.
Yep, that was a crazy game. All right, so now we're talking about third string quarterback. Now let's stay in New York. We've got breaking news that Zach Wilson got demoted. Now he's no longer second string; he's third string. Mike White is first. Joe Flacco second, and Zach Wilson is third. Is the Wilson era over in New York?
Good, Tony.
I think the Wilson era was over when they decided to go to Mike White. They only brought him in because Joe Flacco is absolutely fucking terrible.
He won a Super Bowl though, but okay.
We've discussed this. Discussed this. Terrible quarterbacks also win. Defenses win Super Bowls.
Okay, well, continue your point.
Okay, so.
All right, well, this is a better question. Do you think Mike White's going to be the answer for next year?
No. So I have a disgusting pit in my stomach. The Jets are gonna come hard after DJ, really hard after DJ.
Who?
Daniel Jones.
No way.
Yes, sir. They're gonna come hard. Wilson is over the hill, and I don't think he has it anymore.
Why? The Giants are gonna franchise tag Saquon and Jones. I already know that's gonna happen.
I'm not sure if the Giants are willing to put the years into the franchise tag. I think they only want to go a 2 or 3 year deal. And I'll be honest, the way he's playing.
Well, look what we don't have anybody. We're not trading for Wilson. Nobody's even a free agent. We have no cap space, and we're off cap space this coming year. I think Russell Wilson might actually go to the Jets more than he would anywhere else.
No, we're talking about Zach Wilson.
I know. I'm talking about Russell Wilson.
Yeah, so I mean, I really do have a nasty pit in my stomach because the Jets have the money to basically do whatever they want. And if they put a high number out there, I'm not sure if the Giants can match, especially with our cap issues.
All right, so for what I think about Zach Wilson, I just think he needs to change. I think you call me crazy. If I was the Buccaneers, I would trade for him. Let him learn behind Brady.
I think he's a good quarterback. He's in a wrong scheme.
Buccaneers have a great receiving core. He just needs a little bit of a better line. I'm telling you right now, if he goes to the Bucs, and let's just say Brady signs one more deal with them for whatever, let him learn behind Brady for a year, learn just like how to be a leader and everything. I would trade. I would trade a 6th round.
Brady's going home though. There's a rumor that Brady might be coming back home.
To where, Utah?
Brady might be coming back home to New England.
No, they said San Fran.
No, he said New England. He might be coming. That's a big rumor right now.
There is no
I keep
shot.
telling you, it's not happening. Him and Bill Belichick hate each other.
Dude, if that's the case, trade back.
If Robert Kraft had to pick between Brady or Belichick, he's picking Brady.
Let me tell you something. If Brady goes back up there, if I'm Mac Jones, I'm asking to be traded to Tampa. And if I was Tampa, I would do that.
That's the deal. That's what it's saying. Mac Jones will be involved in that package deal. And for that deal, when Mac Jones Mac Jones will be a Pro Bowler every year if he goes to Tampa because he'll have all that offensive line's hurt. He'll be an all pro down there. And he has you have Goodwin, you got Mike Evans. Dude, all you need is just a tight end in the draft. And
but aren't they both free agents this year?
No,
yeah, you might be right.
No, Mike Evans.
Oh, Goodwin. I think Goodwin signed a 1 year deal, so I don't know. Or if they get Odell, I mean, Odell still is not sure where he's going yet.
Yeah, I don't know what the holdup there is. I mean, how he hasn't picked the team.
Apparently, they say he's not playing this year, so every team's just going to wait till the off season. That's what I heard. That's
what to do. We brought up one Wilson. Now let's talk about another Wilson in the league, Russell Wilson. Over the past week, he got spanked so bad. It was the second time I've seen him get that spanked ever that badly in my whole life. It was 51-14. They took him out of the game, and Monday morning they fired Matt Hackett. Matt Hackett no longer the head coach of the Broncos. How does the Broncos fix this mess up? The hole, because this is a big hole they created. $250 million hole.
Go ahead, Tony.
So we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if there is a way to fix it. That's a lot of money invested. You actually, if you're going to trade Russell, the Broncos are going to have to take up a big portion of that salary to move him to another team. So I think the only way you're going to have to do it is through late picks in the draft and build around. Ask Russell Wilson what kind of offense he wants. I mean, you're paying him that money. Ask him what kind he wants and build around that. Or even ask, at this point, you spent so much money, ask Russell Wilson who he wants as the coach. I mean, shit, if Jason Kidd, was able to do it when he was with the Nets, getting rid of Byron Scott, why can't Russell Wilson do it with the Broncos? So, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way out of it. It's too much money. And like I said, Denver's going to have to give up quite a bit. of money to trade him away. They're gonna have to pick up a big piece of that salary.
Okay. David, what would you do, buddy, in this situation? Because this situation get bad and bad every week, buddy.
I would. I don't know. I feel like you're not going to get back value. No team's going to trade for that kind of contract. And what are you going to get for him? A third-round pick? I'd rather just keep Wilson and just pray this new coach that comes in and get something good. I think they get the 49ers pick, but the 49ers are going to have like a 20-something pick. So they're not going to take – I don't think they're going to take a quarterback. But one name I will say that might be interesting is Derek Carr. I think he might go to the Jets. That's my personal opinion. I think that it's just not working out. I think the Jets would trade. The Jets have the money for him. He's a good quarterback. I just feel like the Raiders, it's just not a fit for him. And I would 100% trade for him as far as the Jets.
Okay. 100%, because they're looking back to the close games. 100%.
Hey, can I ask a question? I mean, I knew they got blown out. I understand they got blown out. There's 2 freaking games left in the season. Why get rid of the coach with 2 games left in the season? Finish it out.
Because of what happened during the game and after the game. Apparently, they got in a fight because the offensive lineman didn't help up Russell Wilson, or
he was getting killed behind that line.
Like and then the backup ripped into the offensive line, saying you don't help up the quarterback, and then they got in a fight on the sideline. And then Randy Gregory after the game, Randy Gregory even during the game was fighting with all the offensive linemen. And then after the game, they ended up punching each other, the two of them, and then they got suspended.
He was punching the Rams guy.
Yeah, he was like pushing his butt. Like the Rams guy wasn't even talking to him, and like he was like trying to fight him. It was weird.
Okay, yeah, I mean, unfortunately,
lost control, dude.
That game.
You're fighting each other, and then you're fighting the other team when the game was a 51-14 game. I mean, stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really feel bad for Wilson, man, because this is like getting bad every week. He has wide open guys right in front of him. I don't know. I really think at this point he should just stayed his ass in Seattle, because, like, come on, man. Every week it's getting bad and bad for you.
You said you feel bad for him?
I mean, yeah, he should have stayed his ass in Seattle. He shouldn't have asked for trade, because look what he's doing himself. Broncos, he's playing horrible.
Dude, the Seahawks didn't want him if they traded him.
He wanted to be out a long time ago, and you fought me and my brother for forever. No, he doesn't want to leave.
I don't think Geno Smith's the answer either, but I just think that if I was them,
and I'm not feeling bad for a guy. You got $250 million contract.
I don't mean it like that, but I mean the way he's getting the blame all the time on that team. Everyone's blaming him when the offensive line ain't doing shit for him. So
once again, I have to have you go back and watch your own videos. What do you keep saying all the time? It's the quarterback. It's the quarterback. Is he not the quarterback?
I don't believe he's the quarterback.
Okay, so he's going to take the blame, right? Like you keep saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
enough about Russell Wilson, dude. He stinks.
He does. He's terrible.
He's not good. I mean, listen, he might be back next year. I mean, who knows? But they were saying, like, all the NFL, like, people, like, the one guy's like a scout or something like that. He said he looks terrible. He goes, I don't even think he can come back from it. I think he might if he gets the right system, but
he should go back and go play baseball. Get a year in baseball.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, he had the choice. He would have probably made more money playing baseball than playing football.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with Kyler Murray.
100%. It's funny that you mentioned Kyler Murray. Funny that you mentioned that. Let's go over there now. But hopefully, Wilson, before we go to that side, Russell Wilson, hopefully I see you back next year MVP candidate, buddy. You have one bad year. Now, we're not going to determine your whole career after one bad year. So either relax over there, all you commentators and chicken littles. All right, talking about the Cardinals now. Cardinals lose another game. They're out of playoff contention. Do you think Cliff Kingsbury time is over?
Yeah, I mentioned it to you 2 weeks ago when we asked about, Black Monday. He's going to be one of the coaches let go. I definitely see that.
He's going to go to a college team and he's going to build from there. He belongs in college. I think he'll be I think he was decent, but he didn't have much talent at Texas Tech, but he'll go to like a big school.
Yeah, just like what's his name from the Philadelphia, Kelly. Not
Kelly.
Yeah. He's a college quarterback. He's a college coach.
And UCLA had a great year this year. So yeah.
John Harbaugh.
Yeah. And what's his name? Saban. Nick Saban. Nick Saban.
Saban will never have to go to. He gets paid more than he will never go anywhere. The guy gets paid on television ads. You're not going. He's not. I don't care what NFL team comes at him. He's not going nowhere.
But that's what I'm saying. He's a made college coach.
If I was college is so much easier, dude. You have an off season. Like it's just not worth it. 17 weeks of like hell. Then you have to worry about getting fired. And in the NFL, nothing's guaranteed. Where college, Alabama's good every year. The top 10 every year.
Yeah. I mean, the recruits are going there because
they got the number one recruiting class coming in this coming. Well, for next year, they have number one recruiting class. They got, I think, well, I saw the stat. It was like 15 top 50 players in the country are going there next year or something. Like something crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. All right, guys. It's time, like always, to do a weekly picks. Tony, are you ready over there, buddy?
Yeah, just give me a moment.
So this week we have David as a winner. David won this week.
So David was top dog this week, 12 wins. John Paul came in second with 9 wins, and me and you ended up in last with 8 wins apiece. So a rough week. For me, at least.
Yeah, for you it was, not for him.
Shut up, go kiss my ass. Okay, next. All right, Tony, let me know when you're ready over there.
Just writing down names.
Okay, this right. TGU.
I got it.
Oh, that, whatever.
Shut up.
Go kiss a rock. David, we start off with you, buddy. We got the Cowboys coming into Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, God.
What time's the game? It's a Thursday night game.
Yes, what else would it be? A Friday night game?
Oh, shut up.
Honestly, Malik Willis just sucks. I'm going Cowboys.
I hate going to do it, but I got to do Dallas. Like Debbie does.
Tannehill's not back yet?
Tannehill's out for the year.
He's out for a year?
He had ankle surgery or something like that.
All right, so
if he makes the playoffs, he might be back for first round.
I'm going to go with Dallas.
Great. That means we're all losing.
Hey, guys, I hate to do this. I need a 30-second intermission.
Go ahead.
30 seconds.
Go ahead.
I got to just check on the baby real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so what's the next game we got? We all got Dallas, right, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, next game we got Cardinals versus Falcons. Another game that's not all they're doing is fighting for draft picks. David, who we going for, buddy?
Falcons.
ATL.
Go ahead, say it. You're not going with us. You're going with the other team. Okay, great.
ATL. Atlanta, baby. Because Cardinals look like a shit show.
Looks like we're having a shitty week this week, so go ahead.
Next game we got Miami Dolphins versus Patriots. Mac Jones shit show versus Bridgewater.
I'm taking Dolphins. It's a must win for them.
It's a must win, but they're playing up in New England, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm still taking them. I think that defense is going to show up. But
and remember, guys, it's New Year's Day, so a lot of these guys are going to be drunk playing.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots win at all, though. It wouldn't shock me. 30.
Got to go Miami also.
Go ahead.
Miami. I got to go Miami. Miami, baby. Next game we got is the Saints versus the Eagles. I'm going to go with Philadelphia, the Eagles to win.
Yeah, I think the Eagles have to win.
Yeah, it's a must win for them. If they win, they clinch.
Okay. Next game we got is Jeff Saturday versus the New York Giants.
So it's the Colts versus the Giants. So this is a must win for the Giants.
Yeah.
I think for the first time in the season they're going to score 30. So I'm going G-men.
Go ahead. You go next.
What are you laughing about? Your team just got blown out by 51 points.
30 points. Daniel Jones, the 30 points. I'll buy everybody's shots. 1942 on me. Oh my God, 30 points.
You're such an idiot. You really are. I mean, this guy, he can't do any more for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
He can't do any more for you. I mean, but it's stupid. It's stupid. You sound stupid.
Thank you.
You sound stupid.
Thank you. I'll be realistic. But unfortunately, I had to go.
That's not realistic. You sound stupid. The guy has thrown 5 interceptions all season. Look, 5. Okay, which is, hold on, 5 feet is about 2 feet higher than you are. 5.
Okay, I'm going to go to the New York Giants because Jeff Saturday Colts suck. All right. Next game we got.
Are we gonna ask David what he wants to do?
David, who you going, buddy?
I always pick against the Giants, but the Colts are just fucking terrible. And it's a must-win for the Giants because they're definitely probably not going to beat the Eagles, so I think Giants.
Okay, good for you. Now, next game. This is a big game right here. This is for the battle for the South. Whichever team wins it, they're going to have the lead on the South. We got the Panthers versus the Buccaneers and Tampa Bay. Tom Brady has not looked good this year at all.
I'm going last in this one. I want to hear what you guys have to say.
I'm going to go Tampa Bay.
Brady, baby.
Wait, you're still going to go Tampa with how bad they've been playing?
You never doubt Brady.
Must win.
Brady gets to war.
Where's it at?
Tampa.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know, man. The fucking Panthers look good last week. Darnold looks good.
They look real well, yeah.
I'm going to go Brady.
And the defense, man.
All right, can we go pick a pick now? The defense.
Yo, shut up.
I'll go Tampa too.
That's about to be a whole crappy week as hell. Shit. KC versus the Broncos. I'm on the Chiefs.
Oh, you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs also.
It's the game's in Kansas City.
David,
was it Chiefs and who?
Broncos.
Exactly. Who?
I'm going Chiefs.
You win the orange. I don't know, buddy. You should know. All right, so next game we got Chicago Bears versus Detroit Lions. This is a big game for Detroit right now. Detroit has a chance to go to playoffs this year, man. Tony, where you going, buddy?
I'm going Detroit.
David.
Even though they let me down last week.
Detroit.
I'm going Detroit too, baby. Yo, David, go kiss my ass. Okay, next game we got is the Browns versus the Commanders.
Oh, God.
Washington Commanders are in the chance of making playoffs too this year. It's a big game for the Commanders. Watson has been eliminated from playoffs. I'm going to go with the Washington Commanders.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, the Browns suck. I got to go Washington also.
I'm going Browns.
You going Cleveland, huh?
Yep. I think Washington's so fucking overrated.
I think we finally need a tiebreaker with the amount of games we picked the same. All right, next game we got is the Jacksonville Jaguars coming into play Houston Texans. This is a big AFC South divisional game. Texans just beat a big team this past Sunday.
The Texans beat the Jaguars first game, I think.
So okay, that's what I said. The Texans just came with a big dub last week.
They beat the Jaguars once already this season, I think.
Yeah, but it's hard to beat the same team twice.
All right, so who you taking? You're taking Jaguars? Perfect. Tony, who you taking?
Yeah, I think I got to go Jags, man. They've just been playing real well. So is the Texans, but I think the Jags have a little bit more of an edge.
Well, I think it's a must-win for the Jags. So.
No, go for the Texans, pal. You're so confident in the Texans. Go for the Texans if you think, the Texans also beat the Jaguars.
Okay. I mean, I will if you want me to. I don't care. I think the Texans I think the Jaguars are the most overrated team in football. But okay, I'll take Jags still. Okay. Don't be surprised. On the show next week, just say you were right about the Texans if they win this week.
I will never say a New Jersey person is right ever in my life. Okay, next thing we got is the 49ers versus the Raiders. The Raiders choked again last week, and now they still have chances of making the playoffs, but I don't know how. Very slim. Like my body, my waist. What you guys got winning?
I mean, who's playing again? I think the Raiders are terrible.
Yeah.
It means, at some point teams find a way to win. They just find a way to lose.
David, where you going, buddy?
49ers.
Niners.
Dude, they're playing good football right now.
I mean, I can't disagree on that. This is a big.
Purdy's looking Purdy. He really is.
No, dude, if I was them, I'll trade Trey Lance to somebody and fucking keep him.
And keep Jimmy too?
Yeah.
All right.
Jimmy's the backup? Oh, yeah.
What am I that? All right, next game. This is a big game. This is a revenge game. He's playing his former team this weekend. And he has a chance, if we win this game, for next week to have a playoff type of game. We got the Jets playing the Seahawks.
Oh, God. The shit bowl.
So the Jets need to win to stay within contention, not the clinch.
The Seahawks do too.
And they're playing in New York, right?
Oh, Seattle.
No, they're playing
Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a West Coast game. I gotta go Seattle.
I'm on my Seattle, baby.
I'm going Jets.
Of course he would.
Defense wins championships.
Oh, God, here we go with this bullshit. Next game, we got this is a big game right here. Minnesota Vikings do still have a chance of getting clinching home bye, whatever that shit is. First round bye. They're playing Green Bay in Wisconsin. David, who you going, buddy?
Green Bay.
Yeah, seeing how the Vikings played the past 2 weeks, I mean, they should have lost both games. I think Green Bay destroys them this week.
I'm going with Kirk Cousins to win this game. I got Kirk Cousins winning. I got Minnesota Vikings.
I'm not mad at that pick either. Honestly, I think the Vikings might just come in and smash them. I feel like Green Bay's like Cinderella. I think they'll return back at any time. We just don't know when.
That's true. Now this is another game which has no implications because we got the Rams versus the Chargers.
Oh God, what a shit game!
Chargers have already clinched the playoff spot.
I got to go Chargers.
Chargers clinched the playoff spot already. Chargers in playoff.
I got to go Chargers.
Really? They did?
On Monday.
I didn't know that. It might change my pick now because I feel like they might start sitting people. See, the problem with us doing it on Tuesday, like it's like towards the end of the week, they say who's available, who's not available. I'm gonna have to go Chargers. I really don't want to because I think Mayfield's been playing unbelievable, but I'm just gonna go Chargers.
This game is basically a home game because they share the stadium.
This year, yes, it's a home game for both of them.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers too. Screw it.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is another one. I think the Rams are gonna win, but I'm just taking the Chargers because they're hot right now.
Next game we got is the Steelers versus the Ravens. The Ravens big game. Ravens clinched the playoff spot this past week, and Steelers are still in playoff contention to take a playoff spot.
Is Lamar playing or not? No, I don't think he's playing.
No, he's not playing.
Steelers.
Again, Baltimore to win on Sunday night.
Yeah. Have you watched the Ravens play the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks? They've been averaging 17 points a game. You can't. I don't know.
Okay, Tony.
And Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season yet, so I'm keeping that in contention too.
I gotta go Ravens. I don't think Pitt is that good of a team.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna be going a little crazy. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh to win this game.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah. Next game we got is the Bills versus the Bengals, the Bees.
Ooh, that's gonna be a real good. That's gonna be a good game. Is that Monday night?
Yes, sir.
Oh wow.
The Bills have clinched already, right?
Both teams are clinched already.
Both did, but the Bengals are
fighting for the title.
Are they half game out of first place or a game in first place? I forgot what it was.
They're fighting for the NFC North right now.
And where are they playing?
In Cleveland.
I think they're playing in Cincy.
I gotta go Cincy.
Good, there you go.
I'm gonna go Buffalo.
See, the problem is it's a must win for both because the Bills have to stay pace to keep the first place. I'll go Cincy.
Okay, Tony, you got Cincy as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got Buffalo win this game. All right, guys. I hope all of you have a great New Year. I hope you guys all have a great New Year. Start your New Year off right. Make sure you get drunk, drink your tequila shots, stay at home, take those Ubers, do not drive and drink. Please protect yourself and protect people's families out there. Okay, guys. See you guys back next week.
Yeah, Umir, make sure you have a drink.
I do not drink. Okay.